14th of March 2022. This is a bit of a weekend review. So I've made a note that a bit of a weakness is I've concentrated a bit too much on the NASDAQ and S&P and not looking at individual sectors underneath that and looking for ideas there. So I'm just going to be a bit more thorough on that. So I'll just start off with the NASDAQ first, and then the S&P will get into those individual sectors. But both the NASDAQ and S&P are pretty similar. So they're a red traffic light for me. There's not much to do there. Otherwise known as a stage 4 in Stan Weinstein analysis. So we have held the lows from 24th of February on both of those markets. That's some positive. So that might give you an idea that maybe we're starting a stage 1 there. However, there's been no buy signal given. None of my indicators have told me that. There's no follow-through day. So I think it's just too early to tell on either of those indices. So if you look at some of those key sectors underneath there, the semiconductors, SMH, that's a stage 4. That's just dreadful. And likewise in the S&P, the financials, XLF, that's stage 3, stage 4. So really nothing to write home about there. All right, so let's look at some of the individual indexes. I keep saying that. Okay. There's big variance. So broadly speaking, a lot of the commodities are in stage 2. Just about everything else is in stage 3, stage 4. With the exception of shipping. Shipping's there's a few like key little sort of funny ones, like shipping's stage 2. Some of the railroads look at stage 2 to me. Like I say, many other things are either stage 3, stage 4, depending on how you classify it. So if you're the key sectors are in stage 2, uranium is volatile. Just look at the huge volume that came in last week on that. Just massive on the weekly there. It's just a volatile sort of thing. So I think technically it's stage 2, but very volatile at the same time. Energy, state the obvious, stage 2. A lot of these stage 2 sectors, they're looking a little bit short-term extended to me, and or blow off top. Oil's a good example. Crude oil, obviously stage 2. Bit of a blow off there. Now let's just see what happens here. Obviously just too early to tell. I'd need to see a bit of a reset here for me to enter. XOP, oil and gas, stage 2. Again, it'd be nice, just a bit more of a pullback here. Anyway, oil services, same thing. Very much just, as you could argue, is just starting the stage 2 here. So, gonna make a note of that. Okay. XLB. No, that's not stage 2. What's that doing there? No, that's far more of a stage 3. So sorry. Gold. I won't go through all these charts. Again, maybe a little bit of a blow off short term. XME. Yeah. Okay, look, they're just, whilst it's stage 2 doesn't mean it's a buy. I want to see a stage 2A continuation pattern on some of these. Shipping, which is the ETF on that. There's a few. There's one's called Boat. Yang, which is the short China stocks. Yeah, boom. Things like Alibaba just getting pounded at the moment. Yeah, commodities, wheat. Huge move. Is it a blow off top and it's done forever? I don't know. Will it consolidate and give us another go? Yeah, maybe. So yeah, definitely on the list. So I can say the same thing with corn, nickel, zinc, cotton, and sugar as well. Sugar actually looks like the more maybe ready to go one. Had this sort of pullback. It's just sort of pushed out again. So 50 days turned up. Does seem to have these long gradual pullbacks. Sort of roughly tags the 50 of them. Admittedly, this one was quite a bit longer. Yeah, that one could be ready to go. I'm not quite even sure how to trade that. I don't trade futures or the commodity itself. I'm looking for a stock or ETF. So, yeah, I'm going to make a note of that. I don't know if there's some sort of just sugar ETF I can trade. Right, sorry. They're the main ones in stage 2. I say almost don't need to go through everything else because most of the things, apart from a few things here and there, are stage 3, stage 4. An interesting one or two to look at home builders. This goes US. Now, despite all you're reading about, there's a big home shortage in the state, blah, blah, blah. The charts are saying something really quite different there. Yeah, who knows why? Maybe it's because of input costs are going up so much and these guys can't make any money. I know in Australia there's been a big bankruptcy, despite the sort of strongest housing market ever type thing. So anyway, that's a stage 4. It's broken down through previous lows. Yeah, no brainer. Bit of RSI divergence said on the daily, so maybe dead cat bounces. Who knows? Maybe that was a low there. It's going to start a stage 1 pretty soon. But yeah, definitely nothing for me to do there. So yeah, it's just an interesting one on what you read in the headlines and what's sort of translating to money making can be two different things. Hack is the cybersecurity. There was a bit of excitement around here. Now that would make some sort of sense because there's a war going on. Russia's trying to hack other countries' websites, maybe even vice versa. So, but the chart's just telling you a different story here. That it's stage 4. Maybe it's starting stage 1. The lows that low's been held so far. But yeah, pretty sick looking chart to me. Nonetheless, and I'll touch on this in another video. Things like CrowdStrike. The CrowdStrike's actually done okay, very short term, but Cloudflare is yeah, not looking good. So yeah, nothing for me to do there. So I'm going to try and concentrate my efforts on the commodities area. Just being mindful, we might be having a little bit of short-term excitement, shipping, and anything sort of related to those areas. I'm going to try and avoid other sectors unless something sort of comes up that I've missed. So yeah,